Hello, this is Roland, Cisco Switzerland. I recently purchased a new device myself and I realized I'm looking mostly for test videos. So I want to see how a certain device performs before I go and purchase it. What are the differences between this device A and device B, so I can make up an opinion for this. So today I wanted to do a little comparison video testing what the two different modes of a BoardPro, Cisco BoardPro, mean, being it in our native RoomOS mode or being it in Microsoft Teams Room mode, like dialing in certain platforms, how to dial in, what the features are I have available there. Let's start with the Microsoft Teams meeting. First of all, with the Cisco device in RoomOS mode. Let's just make sure that they are on mute. I'm dialing, pushing the green button, and I'm in more or less immediately. There we go. So that's working well. I have the same meeting on the left-hand side with the BoardPro with the Microsoft Teams Rooms software on top. I also quickly press mute, and I am in this meeting as well, Microsoft Teams meeting with the BoardPro in MTR mode. We are with both devices in Microsoft Teams meeting. Let's have a quick look at the features we have available. On the RoomOS device, we have the layouts we can choose from. We have the grid, stack, overlay, prominent, whatever you prefer best, you can select and enable. On the Microsoft Teams Room device, we can see that we also have both devices next to each other, with participants next to each other. We have the gallery view available. We can also share from here, being at the whiteboard or connected device. We can see who is in the call, and we have some additional options available as well. So basically the native Microsoft Teams Room experience on the BoardPro here. What we also have on this device is the camera options. So we have the framing, the group mode, the speaker tracking as we have in the RoomOS mode. Also the microphone options are visible here, and we can select the sharing source too. So being it USB-C, PC, Miracast, whatever is available on the device. Let's go back to the grid layout. So we have a comparable view to the other one. We also have the camera options available here, which are the same as on the other device, and the microphone options too. We have seen the different layouts. So let's share something in the call. So we have the share button here. We have a laptop connected, and then we say, okay, share in call. And there we go. The laptop should now share the content in the call. Very well, good. So we have, again, the layouts with content sharing here, with the two participants plus the cell view. And we have now the option to swap back and forth between focusing on the content and focusing on the content and the participants a little bit as well. So on the other side here, we also have, again, the layouts available. So we have the focus on the content and the active speaker on the top right. The active speaker we can actually move around as we like. We have a side-by-side view, so we can see the content and in an equal sized image also the participants. And we have the focus view, where we can then just focus on the content only and we don't see the other side. So let's go to the side-by-side view again. We can also minimize the content. So we focus on the participants only, and the content is smaller, and then we can enlarge the content again. And we have a wide variety of options on this device here. So let's go in a mode where I can work a little bit with the content here. We have this hand showing, so basically we can control our laptop, which is connected to the device, so we can browse through this website as we like, and on the other side you should also see the result there. There we go. So this is this little hand we have shown here. Good. Stop sharing here. Let's have a look at another way of, another option of sharing. So we have the whiteboard. We can like start a new whiteboard from the device itself, and it automatically shares into the Microsoft Teams meeting, and we can then start drawing on this whiteboard, and you'll see the result immediately on the other side.
Okay.
So with the whiteboard we have the possibility to draw on the whiteboard directly, but it is shared only in viewing mode to the Microsoft Teams Room device, or to the BoardPro in Microsoft Teams Room mode. Let's stop sharing, and we'll be back in the normal mode. What we have here, of course, is the Microsoft Teams whiteboard. We can share, we can start as well. It will boot up, and after some time it will also be available and visible on the Microsoft Teams Room device. There we go. So we can see it is starting up. We can start drawing on the MTR device. I can even have this very colorful rainbow option available, but there is nothing displayed on the RoomOS device. So only on the MTR device the content is shown, and on the RoomOS device it is not shown. So let's stop this whiteboard. Okay, so that was it with the Microsoft Teams meeting with the interop gateway into the Microsoft Teams meeting on the RoomOS device and the MTR device directly. So let's finish that call. Let's join the second meeting on the list. So we have another Microsoft Teams meeting, but this time it's without a CVI, so an interop gateway for standard zip devices. We see a little bar running on the top because it is a web-based meeting join process, and we are joining the Microsoft Teams meeting via the built-in browser of the device. So let's just give it a moment to join the meeting fully here. There we go. We set the device on mute, so we're not getting into any trouble. We are connecting, and then I may have to walk over to my laptop to let the device in. So I admit it here. So there we go. Having another meeting experience with the device here. So we see the other participant. We have some meeting controls here as well, but it's basically just we can stop the video. We still have all the camera intelligence available. So we still have the frames, the speaker track. We can set the video to manual. We still have all this available. Plus, also when it comes to microphone, audio settings, this is all still here. So basically, whatever is done locally on the device is still available. Okay, let's join the meeting with the Microsoft Teams Room software on the BoardPro. We have the meeting here. Press join. We press mute, and I have to let the participant in again. There we go. So we are in the same kind of meeting as we have been earlier. We have two participants. We have the various layouts shown available here. We can see who the participants are. We can control them slightly or see how they are available, and can also share from the device here. We join from a third device and share our screen on the device, and we can see that screen sharing is available now it's showing up here as well, and as well on the Microsoft Teams Room device. So let's stop sharing here. Microsoft Whiteboard. So the whiteboard is coming up. It is coming up on the Microsoft Teams Room device, and it is also coming up on the web-based meeting on the RoomOS, native Cisco RoomOS device. There we go. Microsoft Whiteboard is loading. So it's basically the web-based experience you have. Share a new whiteboard. And then we can start drawing. Here the person we have available, and it is showing up on the web-based meeting experience and as well on the native Microsoft Teams Room experience. We can also see that the speed is slightly different, but it is shown in both cases. So we have the feature available to actually join a meeting, plus also see Microsoft Teams whiteboards even. So let's see how PowerPoint Live works in these two meeting experiences. The file has been uploaded. We can see that something is happening. Presentation is starting on the laptop, and it's actually showing on the Microsoft Teams Room device nicely with all the features and functionalities I have. So I can also take control of the presentation. Again, I can go through various layouts where I focus on the content. I can show the people in the meeting, or I can show both things at the same time. So let's see, taking control is working here nicely. It is a Microsoft Teams Room device. After all, PowerPoint Live is shown on the web-based version of the Microsoft Teams meeting, and also on the MTR version here. So we are leaving the meeting now. Let's continue with the next meeting platform. There will be Zoom now. So we have the Zoom meeting available. We can join here. We go on mute as well. And once we let the participant in, we are in the meeting now. There we go. Okay. We also have a Zoom invite on the Microsoft Teams Room enabled device. Let's try to make sure that we're also pressing mute before we let the participant in. Option is not available before I'm in the meeting. Okay, let's press mute. And there we go. Okay, so we are in the meeting now. So that's good news so far. We see one participant here. We see multiple participants on this side. We have the layouts we can change via the meeting controls. So we have both participants shown at the same time. Over here at the Microsoft Teams Room enabled device, there is no layout wise. I have not found anything which would change the layout. So I only see the active speaker. Let me share the entire screen. Okay, so the host has the possibility to share the screen, and now we can see the participants on the top right. Regarding views, there is still no, viewing options here. Fit to window, original size, so this I can change here, but otherwise I cannot make other meeting participants appear basically. There we go. So that was the Zoom meeting. So the next meeting platform would be GoogleMeet. So we have the GoogleMeet Meeting shown up here, but I cannot join. We have the Google Meet shown here as well. I can join a Google Meet meeting, make sure that I'm muted, and I am requesting to join the call. I'll admit that person, and there we go. I am in the Google Meet meeting with, I guess myself mainly. So I also have the options to do the mute camera. I can have displayed that I can share. It is not sharing directly from the device, but it is sharing the Google Meet way that you go to a website and share from there. This is available here too. And of course you have the options with the camera as always, and the microphone, so whatever is local to the device is also available in this Google Meet meeting. Good, so let's end the Google Meet meeting as well. So let's have a look at the WebEx meeting experience from the Cisco RoomOS based device. So I join the WebEx meeting, I go on mute, and I am in the meeting after a short while. I have the WebEx meeting also scheduled on this device. I also try to make sure that I am on mute, and I am indeed, and I'm in the meeting here as well, shown from the back from the other device. So whatever possibilities I have in a WebEx meeting, I have on the MTR enabled device as well. So you can see the controls at the bottom here are the same, and the same is obviously true when I have the Microsoft Teams Room enabled device. I also have the various layout options. I can change that here to something else. I can share content. It is popping up as an option to share directly in call, and it immediately shows up here as well. So yeah, let's stop the WebEx meeting. First of all, the sharing, and then the WebEx meeting as such. Let's leave here so we have a native experience with the WebEx meeting. What about when I walk into a meeting room and I did not schedule or forward the meeting to that meeting room? So I have a Microsoft Teams button here. I can get my Microsoft Teams meeting ID, which is and I hit join meeting. Don't forget to press the mute button. So the ad hoc meeting experience is a browser-based meeting experience. So basically we can see the web engine built into the device starting up. And as soon as the host admitted me to the meeting, then I am also able to join that meeting. Oh, okay. So I am in the meeting straight away. When I would like to join a meeting here, I have the possibility to find someone. So this is the meeting or the meeting host. There you go. They only have very few available. Okay, this is not working the way I would like to. So then I have the option to kind of ask the participant to join the meeting. So that would be this device here. So I do get like a dial-in. I can accept this call. And I'm in the meeting as well. But I need the laptop, or being the host, to kind of request the participant which has been invited earlier to join the meeting. But yeah, we have seen I can join ad hoc Microsoft Teams meeting with a RoomOS device. With the MTR device as such, I did not find such an option. I mean, I can do a meet now and call someone directly, but joining a meeting is a little bit more difficult from here on. The case where a meeting is not scheduled. So I don't have the meeting scheduled here, but I have all my main meeting platforms shown on the right-hand side of the screen. For example, Zoom. I can just go ahead and enter the meeting ID. Say next. I am the meeting host. No. I press Zoom. And I am in the meeting after I've been let in by the
You are
host.
in the meeting now.
There we go. Okay, so that's it. So I can again change the layouts here if they are available to change at all, or I can change the dual screen mode. I have quite a few options here available. On the other side, the Zoom meeting, so when I'm not, when the meeting is not scheduled in the room, then I have like Meet Now here, or I have a More button for some settings, but I don't have the possibility to join an ad hoc meeting which is on a Zoom platform. We've seen the Google Meet meeting works well with when it is scheduled, when we have an invite, but what if I walk into a meeting room and I don't have the meeting room invited, can I just join an ad hoc Google Meet meeting? So let's see if this is possible. I'll enter the code and I say join, and I have to admit the participant again. There we go. Maybe also worth noticing, there's always useful controls here on the navigator as well. So again, I joined the meeting by just like walking into a meeting room, join via ad hoc meeting, and I'm in the meeting too. Okay, so we have seen the WebEx meeting works well with both devices when the meeting is scheduled, but what about joining an ad hoc meeting? Again, I walk into a meeting room, I don't have the meeting room invited, I have the WebEx button, the ad hoc button. I can enter the meeting information. There will be, I say join and mute, and I'm in the meeting. So here I have the option to do whiteboarding, but there is no option of a ad hoc meeting join experience. I hope that was a good overview of what the options are with the Microsoft Teams Room enabled BoardPro and the native Cisco BoardPro. We have seen like how you can join the meeting, what the features are available within this meeting. So I hope it helped. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video.